Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Varmin Baby bringing you another video. Alright, so this time we've got the Qanba Q1 joystick here, which I did an unboxing video of a couple of days ago. And we're going to be modifying it. We're going to be taking out the Qanba joystick and putting in a Sanwa joystick. Now here's the backstory behind that, okay? I bought a Seimitsu joystick to go on this particular fight stick because I have two other Mad Catz Tournament Edition 2s, T2 and the T2 Plus. So I bought a Seimitsu to go on this joystick, but I got the wrong plate for it. So the plate that I got was the SS, I think, and I needed an SE for it to go into this stick. I miscalculated things and I thought that that was the type of plate that needed to go in this stick, but it's not. So when I opened it up yesterday and I was even doing a video on it, I realized I couldn't get the stick in it, so it was screwed, so whatever. But then what I decided to do was I said, you know what, let me see if the Seimitsu joint will go in the Tournament Edition 2, and if I can take the Tournament Edition 2 Sanwa stick and put it in this Qanba. So that worked out. So the Seimitsu stick went into the Tournament Edition 2. I love the Seimitsu stick. I'm putting in a Sanwa into this Qanba for now, but within a couple of weeks or so, I want to get two more Seimitsu sticks to go in this Qanba and to go into my other Tournament Edition 2. So, because I like the Seimitsu a lot better. But the Sanwa is good for now. This is the Sanwa joystick here, as you can see. And it's got the flat plate. The one I got for the Seimitsu has the, you know, the kind of jutted out plate or whatever, which is the wrong one for this type of stick. So, let's go ahead and open this joystick up real quick. So, if you can see on the back of this, it has 6 holes right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to open up all 6 of those right now. So, let's go ahead and do that now. And for this particular project, I recommend that you have a screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver that has a magnetic tip on it, so you can pull the screws out really easily. If not, you would just turn it over and you know, shake them out once you got them loosened up, if they don't come out on their own. But this screwdriver luckily has a magnetic tip. And of course, I just dropped one of the screws. Oh well, I'll get that shit later. So here we go. Taking the screws out, taking the screws out, taking the screws out. That screw out. Get my cat coming underneath me here, bugging me. Maybe that's not gonna come out right there. Alright, take this shit out. What the fuck? This was a screw in there. There we go, got that screw out. So that's 3, 4, we're going to take 4 out. 5. And then we'll take out 6 right here. 6 screw here. Alright. So then we'll take this top off. Alright, so as you can see on the inside, I've already modded the Sanwa buttons. Or modded the buttons that came with the stick and put in Sanwa buttons. But if you were going to be doing that, what you would do is, you know, just pop these out, you know, and put the connectors onto the Sanwa buttons, which is pretty straightforward and easy. It's really easy to do. But for right now, we're going to be taking the joystick out, so we're going to remove the 5-pin connector first. Let's see here. Get this out of here. Okay, so we got that 5-pin connector off there. Get that off. And then we're going to unscrew the joystick. Actually, you know what we're going to do first? We're going to take this back top that I have on here, that I installed on here, off, as well as the dust cover. So I'm going to use a regular flathead screwdriver and just do that real quick. Get that started and off of there. Okay. And we're also going to take the, actually that doesn't come off. So then what we're going to do is inside of there where the joystick is, there's 4 screws holding it in place. So we're going to unscrew those with the Phillips head. I'm going to take this and put it in between my legs as I sit on the chair. That way the shaft of the joystick kind of sticks down in between the opening of my legs, and we can easily, you know, put the stick down there and get to the screws without messing up the stick or anything. Because we want to save this stick for, you know, a future project, or if we want to do something in the future. So, yeah. Alright, taking the last screw out, last fourth and final screw. Alright, so we got that fourth and final screw out. As you can see, there's the Qanba stick there. It comes out fairly easily. Now, one thing I just want to double check. I'm pretty sure that on this Sanwa stick, for the left side, the 5-prong, yeah, I'm right. The 5-pronger, because I believe this is like a JLF, something or other. It comes in the Mad Cat stick, whatever comes in the Mad Cat stick. But these 5 prongs here have to be facing to the left, or the left of where the joystick is going to be, you know, which way the joystick is going to be facing. You want it to be facing to the left for the left side. So if I put this in this way, yeah, that's the left side. There we go. Yes, it's left. So I want to put it in this way here. So again, I'm going to put this down. Connect this on here, and I'm going to put this in between my legs so that the you know, the shaft of the joystick sticks down and doesn't get blocked by anything, like the table or whatever. And I'm going to just screw this in place. It was pretty much the same thing with the Seimitsu stick as well. The 5-prong point, you know, connector needs to be sticking to the left, because that's going to be the left side of the joystick, or when you move to the left, that's the way it's going to go. So you want to make sure you orient it correctly into the joystick. Otherwise, you have a backwards or, you know, messed up joystick in there. So as you can see, I got the Sanwa stick inside there now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to connect the 5-pin adapter to the what you call it. Actually, you know what? First, it looks like these connections are a little bit too tight, so I'm going to take off one of the this you know, wire holder, so I can get enough leverage to get the stick in there. This is going to be a pain in the butt here. So I'm going to try to get to this joint here. Now this is kind of a tight fit, I must say. Interesting. Okay. Try to bend this a little bit here. This is not going in right. Let's see. So you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to break a little bit of this stick off here, if that'll work, so I can get the Sanwa stick in there, the connector in there properly. So let's see if we can do that right now. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking some scissors and I am cutting into the plastic right near the connector port to try to kind of make a little groove where I can get the connector in there properly, because this is not working for me right now. Pretty sure I got this sucker facing the right. Yeah, I hope I do, after going through all this with it. Actually, I'll just bend it down like that for now. So as you can see, what I've done is I've cut this into this and then I've bent it down. That way we can get the connector, which is right here, in there without too much problem. So let me get it in there. Boom, I think it's in there now. Let's see. Alright, so the connector's in there now. And then I'll just move this back and push that flat back up so it's not to block anything. And I had to take this little joint right here out. As you can see, the little white connector. So I'm just going to put that back in. It's for one of the buttons up here, or something I don't know, one of the buttons. Or one of these home buttons, one of these selector mode buttons there. That's what that's for. So I got the Sanwa stick in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, let's see, I got a dust cover here somewhere. Let me see. So I'm going to take this shaft cover here and put it on the stick. As you can see, I put that black shaft cover there on there. Then I'm going to put a clear dust cover that I have on it. And I'm going to go ahead and put the bat top back on here. Just screw that back on. So let me do that right now. Again, using the flathead screwdriver to get it into place. Oh shit. Actually, you know what? I got the wrong thing. So when I took off the bat top off the Sanwa stick, the little adapter stayed on it. So I'm gonna have to unscrew it from this Qanba stick that I had it on. Get it off of there. Actually, I gotta take a hold of that. This. I just realized that came off like that. Hold on. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I actually want to put my wood grain bat top on here. So let me get that real quick. So here I got a wood grain bat top right here. As you can see, this is a nice bat top. I'm actually gonna go ahead and throw that on this stick right now. Let me do that because I'll mess around with that other bat top thing later. Try to get it off the stick. So let me go ahead and use the flathead again to hold the stick in place. Boom, okay? So we got the wood grain bat top installed on there. Now what I want to do with this is, instead of just putting it back together and seeing what happens, I want to make sure that the connector is in properly and that it's facing the right way and so forth. So while it's still open like this, you know, it's still open, I'm going to go ahead and connect it to the PlayStation and make sure things are working properly. Okay, so give me 1 second. Alright, so I'm glad that I did that because I got this shit the wrong way, and believe it or not. So what I'm going to do is going to take this out of here, take the ball top off, or the bat top off, the wood grain bat top. So I didn't need to do all that bending the fucking plastic and all that shit because the shit was facing the wrong way. That's so odd, and I'm pretty sure that in the, this shit was facing to the left, but I guess maybe that wasn't the orientation. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off. Put that back on. I'm going to take the joystick back out. So and I'm doing this because I want you to see real time. I'm not going to edit this video at all because I want you to see real time how long it takes to fuck around with this shit and to get shit right and so forth. So I'm not going to edit this video out just to make for time constraints. I want you to see how long it takes me to actually do this project with mistakes and all inputted in it, Alright, so we're going to put that down. Stick here. Now right and left will reverse as well as up and down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this out of here and just flip it the other way, so that the connector is facing the opposite way. So it's going to be facing right this time. And then I'm going to just take this sucker and put it back in here. So basically you want the connector to be facing, the 5-pin connectors to be facing the buttons. That's how you want it to be, at least with this Sanwa stick, and probably any other stick. I don't know what I was thinking, putting that stick facing the left, but I'm pretty sure it was facing to the left when I had it in the Madcat stick, so whatever. This is just weird. Put this back in here. Alright, so we got that in there. I'm actually going to put the black dust cover on here now. Oh. Put the black dust cover on there, cover up those innards. The shaft connect cover. Then I'm going to put the ball top back, the back top back on, the wood grain back top. So for this wood grain back top, I may do a contest on the site for it, on the channel for it soon. So keep an eye out for that. Okay, so now I got all the connectors in. We got the connector facing towards the buttons there, as you can see. That's how it looks completed. Now let's plug it into the PlayStation and make sure it works. Alright, so it works. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the connectors and things and put it back in place. I'm going to put that wire back in there. Sometimes that comes out. Make sure you put that wire back in the little groove there so it sticks out properly. Then you can just kind of route this around it properly. Get it in there. Then we're going to put the back plate back on. Make sure you got the right side facing the right side and so forth. I think it only goes on one way, but just in case. Then we're going to put our screws back in. Now I dropped the screw. I'm going to have to find it later because it's on this carpet here. It's such dark carpet, it's hard to see the screw. But I'll find it later. I'm just going to put the 5 in I got for now. Two. Okay, so we got, we'll take this cable and put it in here just so it's ready to go. Alright, so there you go. So make sure you don't do what I did and fuck around with the plastic trying to cut it open and shit, because you don't need to. If it's not going in, you don't have to face it the right fucking way. So so here's the Qanba stick here. I'm gonna hold on to this just as an emergency backup, you know, if I ever needed it, you know, on a joystick. But other than that, we got the Seimitsu stick and the Sanwa stick inside the Qanba Q1 with the Sanwa buttons. As I said, I'm gonna be putting in a Seimitsu in this one finally, you know, in a few weeks or so when I get the money to do it. So that's going to be the final modification to this stick, as well as to my other Madcats to E2. But other than that, yeah, it looks pretty nice. It's going to work a lot better than it did before. And that's it. Peace.